What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DJCS. Welcome back to an all-new video here on my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to be going over your event week in GTA Online, which ends in just a few days, as well as the trailer they dropped for the Cayo Perico Heist that's coming up in just a few days. The new DLC that is dropping, the massive DLC that is dropping on Tuesday. We're going to talk about a lot of that here in this video. If you are new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you enjoy this video, go ahead and drop it a like. I would greatly appreciate that. So, this week in GTA Online, we have 3 times rewards. Well, in the next few days, not even a full week. The next few days, we have 3 times rewards on transform races and time trials. Now, I already did a video for the time trials. If you haven't checked that out, you should definitely go check that out because 600K coming in to this DLC is definitely worth earning. And they're easy enough time trials. The RC time trial is a little trickier, but it can be done. If you go check that out, and you will see if I can do it, you guys can definitely do it. So like I said, triple rewards on transform races and time trials, plus deals on arcades, facilities, apartments, and more. You should not be spending anything. Before we talk about the discounts and bonuses and stuff, you should not be spending any money unless after you spend money you still have $10 million. That is kind of my limit. You should have at least $10 million for this DLC. The submarine alone is probably going to cost $4 mil. Just saying. So, like I said, if you buy anything and you still have $10 million, you're set. But just take that into thought as we're going through this. Through December 14th, in 3 days, test your adaptability behind the controls of all sorts of vehicles from powerboats to jets and everything in between, as transform races are paying out triple the usual rewards to all competitors. Mix things up, you might surprise yourself. Transform races are fun, but as I've mentioned with races before, you need a lot of people in multiple rounds in order to make decent money. If you'd rather test your mettle against the clock, time trials are dishing out 3 times GTA money and RP to all speed freaks too. Successfully completing the time trials in the RC time trial before December 15th will net you a windfall of GTA $600,000. Worth it. Continues. Get ready for the Cayo Perico Heist. Gear up all week long as you prepare to take down your biggest score yet, the Cayo Perico Heist, coming December 15th. The podium vehicle is the Sterling GT. This kind of reminds me of the Mamba, but it's not. I unfortunately didn't win the Sterling GT. I don't believe I have the Sterling GT, so I can't really comment on it. I won $30,000 though, so that's a bonus. Anytime I win money over RP or clothing is always good. It says, pop by the lobby of the Diamond Casino Resort to spin the lucky wheel and walk away with GTA money, RP, clothing, and all manner of mystery prizes. This week on the podium is the Benefactor Sterling GT, a graceful German sports classic with enough horses under the hood to scare the midlife crisis right out of you. Like I said, I didn't win it. Not concerned with it. Discounts. Feeling a little claustrophobic in your penthouse? Those looking to expand their real estate holdings this week are in luck. All high-end apartments and garages are 40% off, plus there are a range of discounts available on arcades, facilities, and other properties. If you need help filling slots in your garage, there are a few high-powered vehicles on sale as well. Like I said, you don't have at least $10 million left after you plan on buying anything. Don't purchase anything. You need $10 million for this DLC. That's like bare minimum. So we have 40% off high-end apartments. High-end apartments haven't been used since the original heist. Who knows if we're going to get new properties in this DLC? We don't know until Tuesday. And then we have 40% off facilities. Facilities are for the Doomsday Heist. Now you see there's kind of a theme going here. The original heist, you needed a high-end property. The facilities, you needed, or for the Doomsday Heist, you need the facility. Most likely we will need some kind of property for this new heist. Continuing on. Another theme. Arcade properties for the casino heist. We're definitely getting a new property for the heist. That's almost confirmed. So 40% off high-end apartments, 40% off facilities, 30% off arcade properties, and then 25% off vehicle warehouses, because why not? Import-export is actually a really good way to make quick money. You can make $80,000 basically for selling a vehicle, because it says $100,000, but there's a $20,000 customization fee or whatever, so you net $80,000, and you can do that 3 times in an hour. So you can make $240,000 in 1 hour doing the import-export stuff, as long as you have top-range vehicles in your warehouse. Vehicle discounts, we have the Ocelot Locust at 40% off, the Ubermont SC1 at 40% off. I'm pretty sure I have this, but I don't use it much, so I can't really tell you. I don't believe there's a lot of customization to it. If I do have it, I would definitely put it up on the screen here, but again, if I do have it, I never use it, so I wouldn't recommend buying it. The Lampadati Komoda at 40% off, and then the Grotti X80 Proto at 30% off. Now, even at 30% off, as great of a vehicle as the X80 Proto is, it is not worth it. It's still almost $2 million at 30% off, and after customization, you will definitely be spending over $2 million. So I wouldn't recommend buying it. Even if you have the $2 million to spare, I wouldn't recommend buying it, because I'm pretty sure they put it on better discount, better sale over the last month or so. I think it was like 40% off a couple weeks ago. I can't remember, but just wait until there's a better sale on the Grotti X80 Proto. You don't need it right now. It's not going to win you any races, I don't believe. It's kind of a showboat vehicle. So continuing on with Prime Gaming, GT Online players who successfully connect their Rockstar Games social club account with Prime Gaming will receive $200,000 for GTA money for playing anytime this week. In addition, Prime Gaming members will receive Vespucci Canals nightclub location for free, plus an exclusive 70% off the Benefactor Krieger and 80% off the Pegasi Tesseract. The Krieger is a decent enough vehicle. I never drive it, in all honesty. I bought it, never used it. It's got some good customization. It's actually got a lot of customization options. So if this looks like something you want, have at it at 70% off. But my personal choice out of these two vehicles would be the Pegasi Tesseract. It's fairly cheap. It's like $500 some odd $1,000. If you do those time trials, you can get this $600,000 for the time trials. This is $500 some odd $1,000. I can't even say it. But the Pegasi Tesseract is an electric vehicle, so it's not top of the line. It's not gonna win you races, but it has a lot of great customization. And look at those wheels. How could you beat those wheels? Choose wisely. Like I said, if you don't have the money, don't buy anything. So we're gonna go over the heist trailer that Rockstar released. We're gonna put it in slow motion so I can kind of talk about things as they pop up on the screen. Hopefully Rockstar does not flag this for copyright. I've been hearing they've been doing that for some other YouTubers, so hopefully I don't have any issues. So we are going to go ahead and hit play now. Like I said, they're not going to play any music, no sounds, nothing like that. We're just going to go over as much as I can, as quickly as I can. So we start off, we see these two women. They're joining us, I assume, on this plane as we are heading to the island. So this appears to be the way that we are going to get to the Cayo Perico Island, is on a plane. As to how we start this mission, I don't know. But here we get a shot of our island, which looks pretty damn big. We see cranes, we see some buildings, and then here we see people dancing. So this whole dance scene is leading me to believe that we are going to be able to hopefully explore this island. We see a guy here, he's going over the checklist. That might be Scott Storch, I don't know. It kind of looks like him. But then here we see El Rubio, who looks like he's welcoming us to the island, in all honesty. That looks like our plane that we took. So maybe we're kind of double crossing him. Here we see what looks to be the locker room at the casino. One of our DJs is, mixing it up, messing with some knobs. And then we see our players walking through the entrance here to most likely what is the locker room. And then English Dave, probably one of my least favorite characters that has come out over the recent years. But English Dave is going to be one of our contacts. Is that Tracy DeSanta? I can't honestly tell, but this totally looks like a place you would find Tracy DeSanta. We see one of our new DJs going through his set. This is, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he's going to be one of our first DJs. I apologize for not knowing his name. But then we get into the island. We see the tower that they've been showing us multiple times. Something's going to happen with that tower. We see somebody hacking a laptop This guy's talking to us, I assume, about the heist. And then we see, I don't know if that's us rappelling down and that guy's an enemy. But then we see another player here throwing a grappling hook up onto the wall. We see jewelry, artwork that we're going to be stealing. Here's our submarine. I don't know how maybe this is the property that we're going to have to buy in order to do the heist. It's definitely going to be run out of our submarine. So perhaps that is most likely the property we're going to have to buy. Then we see a missile get launched, and it looks like we have control over the missile as it blows into this savage here. More DJs rocking the crowd, and then we see the screen here where we see Madrazo files and secondary targets and the payouts. I don't know if that's the payouts we're going to get. These vehicles, these boats. So I'm actually going to pause this. That boat, if I can go back to it, because we got so much going on right now. So right here, let's talk about this first of all. Madrazo files, secondary targets. This is almost $4 million it's saying we can earn. And we see all these points on the map here. Now, most likely these are going to be things we have to stake out, I would assume, to figure out where they are. And Madrazo files. Madrazo is definitely going to be involved in this, and we need to, I don't know if he's sending us there to get something for him or what is going on, but he's definitely involved somehow. And I don't know if that's Madrazo's cut. I don't know, but I don't believe that Rockstar is going to let us make $4 million on this heist. I don't believe it. They've never really let us make that kind of money on a single heist, so I doubt they're going to let us make that on this heist solo. Maybe it'd be great if we could make $1 million on a solo heist, but it's going to be very hard to get the Madrazo files and secondary targets, which I assume would be like the gold, the art, and the cash that it says we can get, to carry all that stuff solo, because you can only carry so much on your character, especially gold. If you fill up a bag of gold, a duffel bag of gold, that's all you're carrying. You can't carry 2 duffel bags of gold. So continuing on, we have this boat here. Now, I've seen a lot of people saying we're going to get like a marina or something where we can customize boats. First of all, we don't know if that is our player. Now, I understand it's in the military garb like all these other possible players that we've seen are in, like the military camo. But I don't believe we're going to get a marina. I think what we are going to do is, if we can purchase this boat, we will select a livery from the purchase screen. Much like with the festive bus that we bought, where we chose a livery right then and there. That's most likely what this is going to be. And then we will call it in from Merryweather, most likely, for our boat. Continuing on, we see, I don't know what, oh, that sound, okay, never mind. We see, if I can get to it, not gonna stop on it, but we see a turret very briefly, and then our guy is stealing here gold. He's stealing 4 gold at a time, which is a lot better than the casino heist, because it was 1 at a time. So 4 gold at a time is going to be much faster. More from English Dave, yay. And then we see this helicopter. A lot of people are saying this is a helicopter we're going to buy. I don't know why people are concerned with that. It's not weaponized, but not that that matters. But and it says Marines on it, so most likely that is just a mission-based vehicle. We see more of the club, more DJs as we go through, more partying, more fun. Now there are going to be 250 songs added to this. We'll talk mostly about that in another video as I go over all the radio stations and stuff. But this DLC is going to be massive. Just the 250 songs alone is massive. That's bigger than the nightclub DLC. That's more songs than they added in the nightclub DLC. And that was a fairly massive DLC. And then you add in the fact that we're getting an entire new island, as well as new missions and heists and stuff, and new contacts and new NPC players and new all these things. So it's going to be massive. Over 10 gigabytes is definitely my guess. I'm hearing 20. I don't know. That might be pushing it. I honestly don't know, but definitely over 10. We will find out on Tuesday. I will be live streaming over on Twitch. twitch.tv/DJ_CE_S. I just became affiliate about a month or so ago. Head over there, drop a follow, greatly appreciate that. We'll be live streaming the Cayo Perico Heist DLC Tuesday morning around 9 or 10 a.m. Shortly after my kids go to school. I totally forgot about the newswire they put up about the trailer. So here we see in the artwork, we see El Rubio, we see some DJs, we see a sparrow. It's not a sea sparrow, but possibly just a sparrow. We see what may be a new jet, and then we also see these guys kind of parachuting down, but they kind of look like they're going that way. I don't know, they're kind of facing a weird direction, but nonetheless we see a new vehicle that kind of reminds me of the Deluxo or the Impanti Ruiner. I'm not really sure. A possible new Jeep of sorts, new ATVs. We see some of our gold artwork here. We see this is probably one of our military guys that we're going to be dealing with. Also this guy over here, we see some dancers. We see the night tower that they love to keep showing us, and we see this awesome looking pool here. And then just all kinds of money, drugs, and all kinds of things going on. As it goes down here, it says watch the trailer, which we already did, and it says anything goes on the Cayo Perico, a private paradise that's home to the infamous El Rubio, the world's preeminent narco trafficker and supplier to the Madrazo family. So like I said, Martin Madrazo would be involved somehow, some way, whether he's sending us there to screw this guy over or we're screwing Martin Madrazo over, I don't know. We'll find out on Tuesday. But it says the Cayo Perico is not only the nerve center of El Rubio's drug empire, but the island also plays host to his other great love, marathon dance parties on golden beaches, where everyone from jet setters to heiresses to legendary music producers gather to rave until the sun comes up. But away from the beach's earthly delights lies an untold fortune in art, gold, and drug money scattered across the island. So like I said, we may have to scope out the island to find where these things are before we can steal them. It's the score of a lifetime for those who can find a way in. And it says the Cayo Perico Heist is the biggest GTA Online adventure ever and will be available on December 15th. Stay tuned for more details and check out the lineup for the Music Locker, Los Santos' hottest new underground club that's opening soon. Like I said, I will be talking about the music in another video, but that is actually going to do it for this video. I almost ended earlier, but I totally forgot about this whole thing here. Just wanted to go over that briefly. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop it a like. I would greatly appreciate that. With all that said and done, guys, my name is DJCS. I will see you in the next video. And as always, don't forget to tip your DJ. Later, dudes.